It is 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess Erin decided to start her day early today.
Well, at least she's happy. But man, it's going to be a rough day with such little sleep. You'd think we'd be heading to a theme park with that level of excitement.
In my personal opinion, the only reason to be up this early is if we are actually headed to a theme park.
Well, we may not be headed to a theme park, but I do know a way that we could wake up and get a little piece of that theme park magic here in our living room.
Dress Erin up as a wizard and pretend like we're riding on Forbidden Journey?
No.
Sing It's a Pirate's Life for me and splash water on our faces?
What? Never mind. We should brew a pot of Expedition Roasters coffee.
Oh, that's a much more sensible idea. I guess I'm too tired to think straight. What flavor should we make?
I'm thinking that maybe we could try their newest flavor, Wonderland Coffee Crumb Cake.
Oh, that flavor sounds really good. Or we could brew Fortune and Glory Bourbon Streusel. Or Enchanted Tiki Coconut.
Honestly, I'm so tired. I have a feeling that we're going to have multiple cups, so let's brew them all.
Uh-oh. Sounds like Erin requires our immediate attention, if you know what I mean. Want to take this one, Daddy?
What was that? I think I hear the kettle boiling already. I'm going to go grab that and make the coffee, okay?
But the kettle wasn't even on. Oh, well. As long as he comes back with a cup of Expedition Roasters, I really don't care. Come on, Erin. Let's go take care of business. Start your expedition today at expeditionroasters.com and use coupon code DUO15 to save 15% off your first purchase of Expedition Roasters themed coffees, shirts, and mugs. You can even get an art print of your favorite bag design. Brew your happy place. Expedition Roasters, an adventure in every bag.
Hi, and welcome to the Theme Park Duo podcast. Grab your park map, churro, and hop in line with us as we take you on a coast-to-coast adventure through the world of theme parks, haunts, conventions, and more. Now, here's your hosts, Nikki and Gabriel.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another fantastic episode of the Theme Park Duo podcast. Maybe trio this time because Erin is in the room
Clearly.
and very vocal. I am one of your hosts, Nikki.
And I'm your other host, Gabe.
And we are
the Theme Park Duo. So we're going to have a fun episode for you today. We have a trip report to Knott's Berry Farm for Boysenberry Festival.
Woo!
I'm still full.
It's my favorite time of the year.
I turned purple.
Yeah, you
I
did.
looked purple.
Violet, you're turning violet.
Exactly. You just had to roll me around the park, just like past the train tracks and everything.
Some Oompa Loompas showed up. It was really weird.
Yeah, for some reason they get really jazzed when kids get in trouble. It doesn't really make much sense to me. But moving on. You agree? I thank you for agreeing with my joke.
She liked Boysenberry Festival too.
Oh yeah, Erin went. That was their first Boysenberry Festival. She's super jazzed about it. But, back on track away from the baby talking in air quotes. We have some news to get to. So let's jump right into the Theme Park Bulletin.
Okay, so our first piece of exciting news is that Mickey's Philharmagic from the Magic Kingdom is coming to Disney's California Adventure.
Woo!
So this is going in the Bugs Life Theater, right?
No, because that's the Marvel Land area. It's going in the Muppet Vision 3D theater.
That's what I meant.
No, it's not. Even she knew. She even knew what that was going on there. She even knew the information.
My bad.
But anyway, yeah, so it's going to be going in the Muppet Vision 3D theater. This is a long time coming because apparently the show was supposed to come to DCA when DCA opened.
Whoa.
But instead of that, we actually got Muppet Vision. So I don't know why it never actually made it. And so we got a much older show that had been at Hollywood Studios for a much longer time. One interesting kind of fact that I've been hearing is the fact that the theater that is actually at Magic Kingdom has a really large screen. It's really wide screen.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're kind of retrofitting it to be in Muppet Vision, the screen there isn't as wide. And with this quick installation of the show kind of going in, I don't think they're going to be able to
adjust
to that. So they're going to have to probably crop the screen off.
Oh.
And this actually happened recently, not really recently, but when they took Philharmagic to Paris, they did the same thing.
Yeah.
And they got a lot of criticism there because they lost a lot of in-theater effects and they pretty much just crammed it in there.
Oh, man.
Which is apparently what they're doing here. So I'm not quite sure to what extent the cramming is going to take place, but to a certain extent there will be some cramming. Nobody can see me, but I'm just air quoting cramming. I just find it funny.
Why are you air quoting it if it's really going to happen?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I have no answers for what I do or say. There's never a reason behind it.
That's very true. I know this of you. I'm married to you.
I just say things.
Uh-huh.
And then I kind of just go with it.
And sometimes I ignore it.
Yeah, no, you totally ignore things I say, which is totally fine. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I'm excited about the Mickey's Philharmagic coming because we saw this in Magic Kingdom when we went for honeymoon, and we really enjoyed it. We actually thought it was a very fun show.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think it would make a really good addition to the park. It just makes you a little sad that they're not going to make the changes that are necessary in order to
make it the best show it could be.
Exactly, because Muppet Vision's theater isn't huge. It's pretty small in general. I mean, we still go in there every now and again
for
when
screenings of
the theater, the
sneak
trailers.
Peeks. Yeah, the sneak peeks.
Yeah, the last time we were in there, I think we were in there for Incredibles 2.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we were actually with Parks and Cons at that time.
Yeah,
when we saw that. So, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm excited about it coming, but we'll see how they adjust for the in-theater effects and how everything else kind of goes.
We'll see.
Yeah. And the next piece of news is we're getting some information for Midsummer Scream 2019 already.
Woo!
Oh my goodness, it's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. It's coming up fast.
Uh-huh.
And of course, Midsummer Scream, their first announcement is always massive. It's always something really big and exciting. They want to get the fans excited about the event. And this is like every other single announcement that's come out first. It is exciting. And it's going to be a Haunted Mansion 50th anniversary panel.
Whoa.
So you know that at this convention there's Halloween goers, there's theme park goers, there's convention goers, there's everything. Haunted Mansion revolves in all of that. People love the Haunted Mansion. It's ingrained in pop culture. It's ingrained in the theme park world, in the haunt world, everything.
Yeah.
It really is like, you know the Venn diagram with all the circles?
It's in the
middle.
middle.
Haunted Mansion is in the middle of that Venn diagram. So, and with that information, it's going to be on Saturday, August 3rd. Midsummer Scream's first major presentation will be A Chilling Legacy, 50 Years of Disneyland's Haunted Mansion. On stage in the Grand Ballroom, guests will enjoy a spirited discussion between Disney legends Tony Baxter and Bob Gurr, American film producer and author Don Hahn, who produced Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, and the Haunted Mansion film, and theme park entertainment writer and creative director Jason Schorel, who also wrote a book about the Haunted Mansion. And then it's going to be all hosted by Doug Barnes of the Season Pass podcast. So that is an awesome first panel to start off.
Yeah.
Midsummer Scream 2019. I love Bob Gurr, nicest guy in the world. Tony Baxter, seriously awesome, really nice guy. Never met Don Hahn, can't say much about him. Jason Sorrell, read his book, really good. and Doug Barnes is fantastic whenever he moderates a panel. So
amazing voice that man has.
A very deep voice.
Yeah, it's a good moderator voice.
Very, very good moderator voice. So I'm very, very excited for that all to happen. And then also, on top of that, they announced that their main big party is going to be Haunted Mansion themed. So it's going to be the Grim Grinning Gala on Saturday, August 3rd from 8 p.m. till 12 a.m. So there's going to be a lot going on that's Haunted Mansion related at Midsummer Scream this year.
As there should be.
Yes, no, truly. The ghosts will follow you home.
Aaron is wearing a hitchhiking ghosts onesie.
It's very fitting.
Right now.
It's very fitting.
Not lying. We are not lying.
Mm-mm.
There's photo evidence.
There is photo evidence. So that brings us to the end of the regular news portion of the show. And now things are about to get a little creepier.
Ooh.
The longer I extended that, the creepier it got, or the more awkward. Just depends on how you look at it. Anyway, moving on, our next segment is Haunting Headlines. have our first announcement of the haunt season! Woo! So excited. This haunt season is going to be so different. We have Erin with us.
I know. What are we going to do?
I don't know. Give her to monsters.
Okay.
Easy enough. Hey, excuse me, Monster, can you just hold this little baby girl just for maybe 8 hours while we go on all the attractions? Hey, cool, thanks, bye.
Otis will.
I'm sure Otis will take care of her.
He'll dress her up and make her scared.
Only a handful of people who listen to the show who know who Otis is.
Those are the cool handful.
Don't offend the rest of our audience.
They're the also cool handful.
They're just... Why are they handfuls?
I don't know.
It's really awkward of you.
Sorry.
Anyway, moving on. The first piece of news that we have coming out for the haunt season is that Stranger Things is returning to Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood and Orlando.
Knew that was coming.
From a long time ago.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You could have guaranteed this was going to happen after the success of The Maze at both parks. So the hit series comes back for another year of screams and frights to scare up some fun at both Universal parks. Universal, the home where monster movies are created, is the perfect place to recreate and immerse guests into the world of Hawkins and Stranger Things. Nobody else can recreate in such detail the world that we have all come to know and love. Below are some more details regarding the two incarnations of Stranger Things maze on either coast. Are you excited to step into the Upside Down?
Yes.
So, I mean, this is pretty amazing. Like, there were some faults to last year's Stranger Things maze. Like, it wasn't perfect. But ultimately, there was some really strong aspects to it. It was ultimately very impressive. And then Orlando's was off the charts. Like, it was unbelievable. So, I'm really excited to see them approach it again and see familiarities from last year's to this year's, and then kind of see how they address some of the bigger things from the season, like the what is it called, the Mind Flayer? Like, that thing is massive.
Yeah.
It sits in the sky. So how are they gonna be able to portray that? Is it gonna be like a painting on a wall? They're gonna have kind of like weird lighting on it to make it look like it's moving. They're gonna have a projection on a wall or something. When it comes to projections in like screens and mazes, I don't care. Like, I'm totally good with that. Like, I think those are great. It just depends on how they're done.
They have to be done properly.
They do have to be done properly. So I don't know, but I'm pretty jazzed about seeing Stranger Things come back. It wasn't the scariest, but just overall just very impressive with set design and actors and everything that they were trying to do with it. I really enjoyed it last year.
I haven't seen it at all, so.
You never got to go through that maze?
No, I never went to Halloween Horror Nights.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. It feels like forever ago.
I was very pregnant.
Yeah, well, you could have gone, but you decided not to.
Hindsight, we didn't know I was going to be over a week late.
We had an October baby.
Yeah, so I could have gone in September.
Yeah.
But
you might have given birth at that point if you had walked that much.
Maze.
Yeah, that toxic tunnel would have truly became a toxic tunnel if you had given birth right there and then. So, but there you go. There's our information for some fun news that is coming down the pipeline right now. I know there's a lot of things going on in the theme park world, a lot of things we didn't address, things that were happening right before season 3 for us started picking up again. Hagrid's magical creatures and motorbike adventure, that's going on.
That's super exciting.
Yeah, Green Lantern closed at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Good.
Star Wars Land at both parks has an opening date.
I've never left a ride so angry as when I got off Green Lantern.
Because it hurts you.
It's awful.
It like assaults you.
And it's boring and puts you in extreme pain at the same time. I don't even know how that's possible.
Remember before we were recording and we were testing our audio and you're like, this is the level I'm going to talk at. I'm like, until you get passionate.
I just got louder. Yeah, I know. You did. I hate Green Lanterns that much. I wrote it once and it's filled me with so much anger.
You know when Nikki's passionate when she gets loud.
Yeah.
Because in general, Nikki's not loud.
No, I'm not.
So she blows out eardrums. You know she's passionate. But, alas, we have gotten to the point of the show where we can get to our main segment. And we're jumping into our trip report for Boysenberry Festival. So I would say, outside of Scary Farm, Boysenberry Festival has to be like the number 2 celebration at Knott's Berry Farm right now.
I would agree.
Like it really has to be.
I look forward to it every year. I get so jazzed when it's Boysenberry season.
We always get really excited about the new creations that they're going to have on the tasting card and just throughout the park in general.
Yeah.
So, if you don't know what Boysenberry Festival is, and this is the first time that you've heard of it at Knott's Berry Farm, and this is the first time you've heard us talk about it, because we have talked about it before, it's a celebration that is at Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, California. The website describes it as Knott's Berry Farm is the birthplace of the boysenberry, and each spring Knott's celebrates the flavorful berry and its historic roots during the Knott's Berry Farm Boysenberry Festival with the unique food and live entertainment. The 31-day food festival features over 75 one-of-a-kind boysenberry-inspired dishes, drinks, and more, plus foot-stompin entertainment, the wine and craft brew tasting garden, and family fun everyone will love. From sun up to sundown, the festival offers good old-fashioned food, fun, and entertainment. Pick up a tasting card to sample a few of the most popular boysenberry dishes in the park. For guests with a heartier hankering for some live entertainment, the options are endless with live music throughout the park. The limited-time food festival is included in admission to Knott's Berry Farm. The Knott's Boysenberry Festival runs March 29th through April 28th of 2019.
Well, that's for a long time.
It is a very long time. Like,
It's
it
a
actually
popular event.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's. I guess you could kind of like associate it with something like a Epcot Food and Wine, where there's different food and drink options throughout the World Showcase.
Yeah.
So
that lasts for a long time.
Yeah, and throughout Ghost Town, you have different food and drink options.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what I was associated with if you're not quite sure what this actually is.
Yeah.
Food and wine, like Disney has. Except
all boysenberry.
Except all boysenberry. And if you don't know what the boysenberry is, which, by the way, I'm saying boysen with a B, not with a P, so I'm not saying poisonberry.
Boysenberry.
I know your Irish family, when they came for this event, they thought I kept saying poisonberry. They're like, why would you eat a poisonberry?
They were very concerned.
They were very, very concerned about what we were about to do. The boysenberry is actually a berry that was cultivated in the 1920s by a horticulturalist by the name of Rudolph Boysen in Anaheim, California, who
Hence
ended
the
up
name.
Yes, hence the name. Who eventually later turned it over to Walter Knott, who owned Knott's Berry Farm. I would say that if it weren't for that decision, we probably wouldn't have what we have today.
Probably not. Who knows? It might have become extinct.
Yeah, I mean, not even the berry becoming extinct, but Knott's Berry Farm not existing. It played a huge part in the reason why the farm started to grow. And then, obviously, there was other huge steps along the way.
Chicken dinner.
Well, the chicken dinner came after. Like,
yeah, you're right.
The chicken dinner came after that. So if the boysenberry never happened,
what was going to be nothing would have progressed.
Like, would it have progressed to that? Who knows?
Maybe they just would have been growing something else at the time.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no way of going about it, but I mean, I'm just saying in general that the handoff of the Boysen to Walter Knott is the catalyst for why we have the theme park of Knott's Berry Farm, and the reason why in this description on the website is rooted in Knott's history.
Yeah,
like it's everywhere, all over the park. So it makes a lot of sense that, of course, during the springtime they would celebrate the thing that helped make them who they are.
Of course. So, and I love that they're doing that. They're really embracing it.
Yes. No, they embrace it big time. Like, it is everywhere. Like, when you walk into the gates of Knott's Berry Farm, there is boysenberry, like, boxes and, you know, fake boysenberry. Like, obviously, they're massive boysenberries.
Like
and
the size
fake.
of your head.
Yeah. They're adorning everything. And at night, they're actually lights. In general, the entire park is really decorated beautifully with flowers everywhere for springtime, you know, so the park does take on this new feel, which I really enjoy the springtime at Knott's Berry Farm because, you know, you do have like all the dark browns and, you know, the darker, dirtier colors because it's the West.
Yeah.
And then you have this vibrant colors of the flowers and the purple boysenberry everywhere.
Oh, I love it. It's amazing.
It's a nice contrast when it comes to just a themed area. The contrast of decorations is just very well done.
Yeah.
So, one big portion that we love about this event, and as it was mentioned as well in that description, is the tasting card. The tasting card is the holy grail of this event.
Uh-huh.
When you have it, you feel like you have like the infinity gauntlet on your hand. The world is bowing down to you and your boysenberry power.
Yeah.
I made that sound really intense.
Really intense.
It's not that intense.
So
depends on how much you like boysenberry, I guess.
So there's 14 options of boysenberry flavored things, specifically on the tasting cards.
Yeah.
There are more scattered throughout the park,
But they're not included on the tasting
not
card, so
on
you
the
have to
tasting card.
buy it full price.
Yeah, so you have to buy them at full price. But
And
there's
they range from like
yeah.
$4 to $12.
Yeah, boysenberry cheesecake. There's a whole bunch
You
of
have the
stuff.
fun bun, the fun stick. You have the Dole Whip with the boysenberry juice on top.
Yeah, I mean, there is savory stuff too. It's like a scavenger hunt. You have to go around and try to find them if you want to go rogue and go off the tasting card, that is. But trust me, the tasting card has 14 options to choose from, and you have 8 little tabs around the outside.
So it's a painful decision is what we're trying to say.
So you have to choose, but trust me, $35 for a tasting card, 8 tabs, that's lunch and dinner. Like, they're small portions.
They're not small though.
But
they're not massive
they're
portions.
not massive. They're
but
a
they're
taste.
heartier portions
They are hearty.
than you would find at like a Food and Wine at Epcot or Food and Wine here at DCA.
They're definitely more
servings,
generous.
Those servings are significantly smaller. So like as an example, one of the options here is like a boysenberry dry rubbed flank steak with fingerling potatoes and a boysenberry cream cheese on top.
Yeah.
That was probably the heartiest of the options because
agree.
they gave you so much meat and 3 fingerling potatoes that it filled you up very quickly.
Yeah. I mean, there's other ones that weren't quite as big, like the salmon was fairly small.
Or the jambalaya or the mac and cheese. Like those were significantly smaller. But
if you eat 8 portions of that scattered throughout the day, you're never going to be hungry. So it's $35 basically to eat all day.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
And if you have 2 people doing it and you have 2 tasting cards, that's even better because then you actually get to try everything.
Yeah, you can taste their stuff too.
And then you end up having true. But then you'll have a couple left over to try your favorites again.
Yeah.
So the tasting card, like Nikki said, is $35, and it's such a good price to be able to kind of linger throughout the day and just take your time to enjoy and take in everything instead of stressing about like, how much money am I gonna spend throughout the day to try all this stuff? I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars tasting all the different things.
Yep.
Well, you don't have to. $35, you get 8 things, hands down, period, no questions asked.
Yep.
And you get to choose from 14 different options, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. And
as opposed to prior years where it was like 8 tasting cards, like 8 tasting tabs or options, and you only get the 8 options. So it's nice to have the variety to choose from.
yeah. Do we want to go down the list and say all the options?
Yeah, so go down the list of the 14 different options. This is all the food that comes on the tasting card, and you have 8. You get to choose 8 of these.
Yes. Okay. So, number 1, boysenberry barbecue chicken skewers with boysenberry aioli. This was a favorite. This was our favorite, hands down.
It was really close. Like, a lot of these things are like tied in my brain.
Yeah, for me, this was
we
my
were
favorite.
really impressed.
Yeah. Okay. Second, boysenberry and lemon hummus. It's a nice snack.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It did look like refried beans, though.
Yeah, the
Like
hummus
the
is
hummus
not visually appealing, but it tastes good.
It's the light brown mixed with the purple.
Yeah.
It doesn't look appealing.
Yeah.
But it does taste good.
It tastes great. Number 3, boysenberry dry rubbed flank steak with a boysenberry cream cheese topping.
You like how I memorized that to heart? That's what I literally
just said it.
Yeah. This was one of my favorites. I thought the spice level on this was like really well done. It was really well seasoned, really tender. The fingerling potatoes were cooked really well. When I had it the second time, it wasn't as tender. I felt like it wasn't as cooked as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, that happens when you're cooking in these mass quantities. I completely understand that it's not going to be consistent.
Yeah. But overall, great. Number 4 is boysenberry elote. That is one of our favorites.
That is like, to me, outside of like the fun bun. I feel like the fun bun to me used to be the staple.
Yeah.
To me now, the staple of Boysenberry Festival is the elote.
It's so good.
Like, you can't go to Boysenberry Festival without trying elote.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't know what that is, it's a piece of roasted corn that has mayonnaise, butter, and Parmesan cheese on it. But for Boysenberry Festival, it's boysenberry butter, boysenberry mayonnaise, and boysenberry
something sprinkled on
cheese on top, pretty much, like Parmesan. Like,
it's all purple.
pretty much.
Yeah.
It's Parmesan purple.
Yeah. Purple food.
Pretty sure that's what the label says.
Parmesan purple. Okay, number 5 is boysenberry sausage on a bun. This one we had last year, and we loved it.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
it's a sausage. It's lightly sweetened because you have the boysenberry mixed into everything.
And there's boysenberry barbecue sauce you can put on it.
Yeah, which honestly, that's probably the best part of it.
Yeah.
It's nothing
love
spectacular.
the sauce.
It's nothing
Yeah.
spectacular.
But it was good.
It's just good.
Yeah. And it's a hearty option because it's a lot.
It's a big sausage.
Yeah, so if you're hungry,
It's very intimidating when you have it in front of your face. You're like, wow, I'm gonna do this.
Oh, stop.
What?
Oh, stop.
It's a big sausage, and there's a lot of food you have to eat, so you're intimidated by it.
I know. You know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Moving on.
You have a dirty mind.
You do. Number 6, boysenberry homemade chili in a boysenberry sourdough bread ball.
This is the only one that I'm disappointed I didn't get to try.
I know. I wish we had tried this one.
Well, I mean, we're probably going to go back, and we have
Yeah.
a couple tasting tabs left over, so
Oh, yeah.
this is one that I definitely want to try again.
Pro tip.
Or try
Pro tip.
eventually.
If you're going for more than one day or you think you're going back, do not throw away tabs you don't use. They're good for the whole event, not just the day you go.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7, boysenberry pot roast over boysenberry mashed potatoes.
This was one of the ones that I was like, whoa, this is way better than I thought it was going to be.
you
Like,
liked it a lot.
significantly better than I thought it was going to be. The mashed potatoes weren't overwhelmingly sweet, but the pot roast was unbelievably tender with that wonderfully sweet, savory boysenberry sauce on top. Really, really well done.
Good. Okay, number 8, boysenberry glazed salmon over mixed greens and topped with a boysenberry vinaigrette. This one was great. It
doesn't sound great.
No, it is. It's good though.
No. I'm not saying it isn't good. I'm saying when you say like boysenberry fish, like kind of throws you off a little bit.
It's glazed.
Still fish.
Yeah.
Just because it's glazed doesn't mean it's not a fish.
No, it's glazed with boysenberry.
It's like putting cat ears on a dog and be like, that's a cat. No, I'm just saying in general, like the description for me like doesn't catch me.
Yeah.
Catch fish, get it?
Yeah.
It doesn't get my attention. Like to me, it sounds a little bit odd.
Yeah.
But it works so well.
It was so
works
light
so
and
well.
fresh. And this is one of the ones where it's like you don't get that much, you know. It's a little serving of salmon on greens, but it's worth it. It is so good and just a nice snack.
When I was describing it, I really wanted to say, instead of it sounded a little odd, I really want to say it sounded a little cod to me.
Oh my gosh. You're so punny. You think you're so funny.
No, I really don't think I'm funny. I just say these things because they're ridiculous.
You're punny,
and
honey.
Stupid.
Okay, number 9. Boysenberry jerk chicken wings.
You're a jerk. Don't call me a jerk.
This one we get all the time. You know, we didn't get it this year because we had other priorities for the tasting card.
Pretty much. I mean, like, we've had them in the prior years.
Yeah.
And we like them a lot. I think that the way that they cook the wings is really well done. They deep fry them. It seems like, or at least cook them in a skillet. They get crispy.
Yeah.
Then they put the boysenberry barbecue sauce on top of that and all the other spices. Really, really well done. One thing that I know that we've done is like, oh, we have like 3 tasting tabs left over. What should we do? Let's just get 3 of the orders of the wings, and then you have a ton of wings.
We definitely did that last year.
Yeah.
Number 10, boysenberry cinnamon sugar flour tortilla chips with boysenberry ice cream.
This was really good.
Really good, and a good portion too.
Yeah, they give you a lot of chips, and
Yeah.
like I wish they gave you just a little bit more ice cream.
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't
it was
enough.
like a scoop.
Yeah, but it wasn't even. Well, it's soft serve, so they go and like they pull the handle and put it in the thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Good sound effect.
Thumbs up. I should be a Foley artist. Get the fart guy in here.
That's like
we
the
need
only
fart
thing
noises.
you do. It's like the only thing you do. They call you in for something else, and you just go, and they're like, oh.
We need a creaking door. Go. That's a fart. Can we have a car engine? That once again, that's a fart. It's not a car engine. Barking dog.
That dog is sick.
That dog is really messed up.
Okay, we've gone off track.
Yeah. No, but in particular with this one, like they put an okay amount. I just wish there was a little bit more because I don't want to feel like, because there's so many chips, I don't want to feel like I'm just like, just a little bit of ice cream on each chip.
Yeah.
I want a good amount of ice cream on each chip to actually try it.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. It was a good snack, though. I liked it.
No, it was very good.
11. Boysenberry waffle with a maple boysenberry cream cheese syrup.
This didn't work for us. It was too dry.
It was too dry.
It was too dry, and it was kind of grainy.
Put the ice cream on the waffle.
That would actually make it significantly better.
It would.
See, ice cream on the waffle, and then pour more of that boysenberry sauce that syrup that they put on the waffle. Yeah. That's the one thing is that I felt like that syrup didn't penetrate it.
No, it was the waffle was too dense.
It was very, very dense.
Maybe we just got a bad waffle.
Who knows? I mean, there's a very good chance. Like I said, these things are made in bulk.
Yeah.
There's so many of them being made, and this was one of the longest lines of the day. If not the longest line of the day was to get this.
Yeah, a lot of times they couldn't make the waffles fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it caused a backup. But
so I'm sure they were rushing and stuff, which is fine. I mean, it was the second day of Boysenberry Festival, and it was packed.
It was so packed. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Number 12, boysenberry habanero baked mac and cheese.
For me, this was the number one thing I was excited to try, and it was the number one biggest letdown.
It didn't quite live up to our expectation.
I felt like the one that I had was kind of sitting around for a while.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
It wasn't spicy. I didn't really get that much flavor. It just overall, I feel like it was just a bad timing when it came to when I got it. It wasn't fresh, it had congealed a little bit.
Yeah.
Just nothing was really working for it. And I mean, when we go back, I'll try it again because it's just about the timing of when we got it. So maybe the next time I get it, it'll be different.
Maybe. We can only hope. Boysenberry jambalaya with chicken and sausage.
This made up for what the mac and cheese was lacking.
Yeah, you like this one.
The jambalaya was actually really, really well made. When it comes to jambalaya, it's I don't know, I don't really have high expectations for it, so I think this maybe why I liked it so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just really tasty. I really liked it.
Good. That's all that matters. And the last one we did not try. Boysenberry pulled pork tostada.
That's the one thing everybody was raving about that came from that same window where the mac and cheese and jambalaya came from. So we're going to have to go back and try that.
Yeah, we're going to have to try that. But other people liked it, so yeah.
What's interesting when it comes to all these different options of food when you get them is your level of expectation of how much boysenberry is going to be involved changes.
Yeah.
So if you hear boysenberry barbecue pulled pork tostada.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a massively powerful
boysenberry
punch.
Yeah.
Pretty much I want a lot of boysenberry flavor in that. If I hear boysenberry sausage, kind of don't want my sausage to taste a bunch like boysenberry.
Yeah.
Or adversely, if you're talking about boysenberry waffle.
Yeah.
I want the sweetness and the tartness of that boysenberry to really come through the waffle. So when you're tasting these different things, it isn't it's just overwhelming boysenberry flavor just in each and every thing. The culinary people at Knott's take time to craft these things to the point where they, are well balanced. It isn't just, hey, throw boysenberry on that. Hey, throw boysenberry on that. Hey, throw boysenberry on that.
Yeah.
Even though it may seem that way, it's not. It's really well crafted and really designed in a way to work best for whatever the recipe is.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
The food at Boysenberry Festival is always surprising. And I always feel like there's one food where you're I don't know about that. That's weird. I don't know how I feel about that. No, last year it was the ravioli. We were boysenberry ravioli? Really?
Yeah, it was good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was one of the best things that was on the tasting card. It was so good. And then this year, I feel like for me, that was the salmon.
The salmon.
I was totally not sure about that, but as soon as I tasted it, I was on board.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. I really, really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So like we said, the food is the biggest part of this event.
Oh, definitely.
But there's so many other facets to this event than the food.
Yeah, there's entertainment.
And the thing is that every time we talk about Knott's, we always talk about how good the entertainment is. There's just so much to do.
Yeah.
Oh, we totally forgot to mention Erin's with us every single time we taste these things.
Oh,
and she's
yeah.
Staring at us while we're eating.
Yeah, the baby did come on this trip with us.
Yeah. We might have said it at the beginning, but we're recording on 2 different days.
Yeah.
Life goes on. Life with a baby. We're trying to get used to it. And when it comes to entertainment, is live entertainment or, interactive elements and things of that nature. One of the things that we did that that Knott's usually has open is the livery stable. They have that open, and usually it's under different names, or Pigpen's Pigpen, or in this case, Old McDonald's barn, in different things. Yeah. Usually it's under different names, but it's usually something similar most of the time. Yeah. This time it had goats, sheep, the horses, and the donkey. Yeah. The horses and the donkey are mainstays. It's really the other two that change drastically. Yeah. You know, the sheep and the goats aren't constant. Like during Pigpen, it's pigs.
It was even rats one year.
Yeah, rats for Spooky Farm. Yeah. So this year it was sheep and goats. There was one goat that was like a diva. Yeah. It loved the clicking noise from the camera and just got right up in the camera. So if you go to themeparkduo.com and check out our Boysenberry write-up, you'll see just a collage of goat pictures. And that is the reason why, is because that goat was just so enamored with the clicking of the camera that it just couldn't go away. Which, by the way, I'm really happy that it didn't go away, because Erin was just like, her mind was freaking blown.
She lost her mind.
She lost her shiznits.
She started like squealing at the goats. Like,
she was like screaming at it. Yeah. She was like, ah. Yeah. Like, and reaching out for the goat and stuff. So you're not supposed to touch him or anything, but like, she wanted to touch that goat so bad.
She wanted to play.
I felt really bad we couldn't let her.
I know.
The thing is, she wasn't interested in the sheep. She wasn't interested in the donkey. She was slightly interested in the horse. It was the goat.
Yes. Greatest
of all time. The goat was the goat. For Erin.
My gosh.
Boom. So that's one of those little interactive portions, to a certain extent. Yeah. Where it isn't necessarily hands-on. At least in this particular manner, it's not hands-on. But, you know, kids can come in, and it isn't a show. It isn't a ride. It isn't something that you're eating or anything. It's just a different kind of interaction. Yeah. And I actually really appreciate that Knott's does these kinds of things, because, you know, not every kid gets to come face to face with a horse or a donkey or, you know, goat, sheep, rats, pigs, you know, farm animals. Yeah. Not every kid does. And I feel like it kind of changes the way kids look at animals and kind of opens their world just a little bit more. Yeah. You know, and definitely. Just when they do hands-on stuff later on throughout the years, I do appreciate that. I mean, like, you get to pet the horse. Like, you can pet the horse and stuff.
Yeah, you can pet the horse.
Like, I feel like that's exciting for a kid. Yeah. I mean, as a kid, like, I got excited. I was like, oh, I'll pet a horse.
You still get excited.
Yeah, I get excited when I pet a horse, because they're horses. They're massive creatures. Like, they're beautiful. Yeah. So, to me, like, those kinds of experiences are experiences that leave indelible marks on people, in my opinion. Like, much more so than, you know,
than that ride, or
that roller coaster. Well, not necessarily, because people don't forget roller coasters usually. Depends on the kind of person you are. Well, like that band or that show or something. People end up forgetting shows. Yeah. It's these little moments that you kind of build up in your head. Yeah. So,
my favorite little side thing that they do, or extra thing, is all of the events that they have throughout the day in the, what's it called, Calico Square.
Yeah, it's Calico Town Square or something like that. It's right outside the saloon.
It's right outside the saloon by the train station. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they have the mayor character that is out there all day, you know, saying when all these events are going to happen. He talks about how there's a big pie eating contest at like 4:00 or something.
We're gonna see at the pie eating contest, right?
Yeah, and like just the fact that they have a pie eating contest and other events for the kids to participate in throughout the day, like, it's just so fun. You know, it's very like county fair type thing. You know?
Yeah, and what I put in the article was that, you know, because they have these different activities throughout the day, it makes it feel like that portion of the park is not necessarily alive.
Like kinetic. Yeah.
It's kinetic, and it makes it feel more than just like a theme park with little entertainment pieces. Yeah. It makes it feel like a little hustle and bustle of this little Calico Western town is actually happening. Yeah. Which is nice, because you kind of just come across it, which it happens every now and again for us. Like, even though we know the times and when things are happening, we just happen to stumble upon the entertainment. Oh, what's going on here? Let's watch this. Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different options throughout the day from 11 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. They have Balloon Challenge, Grandpa's Flannel Pajamas, Vanishing Prairie, Balloon Challenge, Grandpa's Flannel Pajamas again, and the Pie Walk.
Oh, so they repeat them. But that's not a bad thing.
Like, it was only the one.
Yeah, well, yeah, the grandpa's flannel pajamas and the balloon.
I want to know what game that is.
I know we did not stumble across that game, but
well, we saw one from afar and it was musical chairs.
yeah,
Which one is that?
maybe that's the flannel pajamas.
Why is that flannel pajamas?
I don't know, but anyway, it doesn't even matter that they repeat them because they pull people from the crowd to participate, so it's new every time you come across
a
it.
different crowd,
Yeah.
different people, so it doesn't matter.
There was one that we saw. What was it for? Was it for Ghost Town Alive or
definitely Ghost Town
Peanuts
Alive
Celebration? It was something to do with food, and there was.
I remember there being a lot of like.
Maybe it was a pie.
A lot of like pie filling everywhere.
Yeah, maybe it was just mostly filling, but yeah. Regardless, it was messy. It was fantastic to watch.
I remember that, and I don't remember if it was for. No, it was Ghost Town Alive.
Ghost Town Alive.
I'm almost 100% sure that it was Ghost Town Alive.
But I love, and that's where this whole thing started. This whole Calico Town Square, like event thing. Like I'm pretty sure it started with Ghost Town Alive, and I like that they're having it in the different events.
I'm not quite sure where having these mini events started.
The first time I remember seeing it was Ghost Town Alive. It may have started somewhere else.
It might have been that.
But I like that it's being implemented in a lot of the different events.
In general, I like the area of the park that it feels a lot more open now because they moved that big stage to the other side of the train tracks.
Yeah.
I do really, really enjoy all the entertainment offerings that they have there throughout the day. One of the other things that I actually really enjoyed during Boysenberry Festival is they have the history of the Boysenberry over in the town hall.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, and if you hadn't heard me talk about it,
or you want a more detailed
or
spiel.
if you want more detailed, like you could have learned about it in that town hall. Learned about where the Boysenberry came from, why it was a big deal, and what it helped cultivate when it became or was put into the hands of Walter Knott.
Yeah.
So, to me, like, I'm a history guy, like theme park history. I love theme park history. And Knott's Berry Farm, like a handful of other theme parks, has such an interesting history. And it isn't really based in theme park history.
Yeah.
As we would know it. It's based in, like, horticulture. Horticulture. It's farming.
Yeah, it's more of a more organic way of a theme park coming about than any other thing,
It's very organic.
Yeah,
very,
literally.
very, very organic, and not in just the planting sense.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Well, that's why I find it so fascinating.
Yeah.
And right next to that, you'll find that food and wine and beer, tasting area.
Yeah.
This is in the giant red barn where the Wilderness Dance Hall. And that's also where you'll find Tied Up in Knots, which is the art show that's dedicated to the history of Knott's Berry Farm. And plenty of amazing pieces of artwork.
You can buy prints of them too. Right at the entry door, there's a booth where you can buy the prints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's wine galore in that building.
Oh yeah, and you got such a deal on the tasting card. You don't feel bad having a few glasses of wine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they actually have a tasting card for the wine and beer as well.
Yeah.
Which I believe there's 6 options you can get when you get that tasting card.
You get like punch. They punch.
Yeah, and they give you like a plate of grapes and cheeses and crackers and fruit in general. So you kind of have that walking around while you taste all the different wines.
It's very nice.
For me, like the art show is so cool because it's pieces of art that Knott's does normally sell.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish they sold, Knott's Berry Tales stickers and pins and all sorts of things, or like a ride poster, or like a wacky soapbox derby ride poster, or anything, just from the golden age of Knott's Berry Farm, but they just don't. So this show is one of the few times where you could really get something that somebody who's created out of love, because they love the history of Knott so much, that you could buy their artwork that was made with that love, so you could have it and enjoy it for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, like the piece you got.
Yeah, I got a Kingdom of the Dinosaurs art piece done by the wonderful Jeff Delgado. He's done a lot of beautiful pieces for the different art shows that they've had at Knott's Berry Farm. And I know that he posted this on Twitter a long time ago, and the moment I saw it,
You had to have it.
I died. Like, I had to have it. I have a lot of really fond memories of going on the Kingdom of the Dinosaurs ride when I was younger, with my brother, and just seeing... At that point, I felt like, even at my age, I realized these animatronics don't really move that much. And even the scientist at the beginning, I always felt like he was kind of slouched a little bit. You're going back in time! Just, like, really ridiculous stuff. So having a piece of Knott's history, not necessarily directly, but at least in a piece of artwork, is really cool for me.
Yeah.
I really enjoy having something like that. So big shout out to him. Make sure you check him out on Twitter and check out his art piece at Tied Up in Knots if you end up going.
Yes.
The Kingdom of the Dinosaurs one. Trust me.
It's really epic.
You won't miss it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't miss it. It's impossible.
Yeah.
So,
it's really cool.
outside of the Wilderness Dance Hall, you'll find the beer portion of the wine and craft beer tasting. And they have plenty of options. But for me and for you, the main and only choice is Boysenberry beer mixed with Boysenberry cider. It is the one and only option to have a drink at Knott's for us. Period. That's it. Hands down.
I mean, I'll have wine,
Well, yeah,
every
it's
once
good
in a
wine.
while.
I mean, but you can have wine anywhere. Like,
Yeah.
if you're coming to a Boysenberry Festival, you got to get a Boysenberry beer or a Boysenberry cider. Or mix the two together like we do.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's like I said, it's Boysenberry Festival. You got to do it. So, there's those options. And like we said, there's so much entertainment to kind of be had at Knott's for Boysenberry Festival. It's really overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much to do. Throughout all of Ghost Town, there's a crafts fair. So, have people are coming in and at these different booths selling these different things that they've made. And it could be anywhere from art to candles to food to artwork, just
soaps,
clothes, soaps. It's so many different options.
There's this one lady who's really popular. She makes like knitted hats that look like boysenberry pies.
Yes, like obviously that is one of the bigger things.
Yeah.
Actually, that might be a Knott's item.
No,
I'm not sure. It's
she
not.
makes them. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, because she made one for Rachel for her doll. A custom hat.
There you go. So there's the crafts fair, which is really, really fun. They also have the Calico Saloon Show, of course. They have Cordelia's Pie Kitchen, which is actually in the little house that's in between the town hall and the Wilderness Dance hall.
Yeah.
So it's right in between those two. You have Fiesta with DJ Cruz. So in Fiesta Village, you have like a little dance party. You also have Space Spiegel. So it's the show that came back from Peanut Celebration in Camp Snoopy, which we absolutely loved.
We loved it. It's such a fun little show.
It's really, 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 really fun. It's really silly.
Erin loved it too.
She was staring. Like,
yeah, and
she was enamored with everything going on.
She was only like 4 or 5 months old at that time, and she was like, she loved it.
And then they also have the totally tubular 80s dance party that happens in the Boardwalk Ballroom in the Boardwalk area of the park.
Yep.
And I would be remiss to forget to mention all of the incredible merchandise.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much like clothes, pins, patches, and the fact that you have these crazy t-shirt pin combo deals that are so affordable. You could spend easily $20 on a t-shirt anywhere. Even in Knott's, you can spend $20 on a t-shirt. But when you can spend less than that and get a pin involved as well, and a shirt that commemorates your experience at the Boysenberry Festival,
I even stumbled on another deal. I was in the first store. What would you call it, Gabe?
The general store. I guess it would be the general store. The very first store.
It's the very first store at the front of Ghost Town. Like there's graves on the left side and the store.
It's
on the
right
side.
Behind the hanging tree.
Yeah, right behind the hanging tree. It's that first little store. I was in there buying a hat for myself because it was hot and I was complaining of the heat. So I went in to go just buy a Knott's hat, and up at the cash register there was a bucket of pins that said official Boysenberry taste tester, and it was like a little ribbon, and it was just such a cute little button, and pin. It wasn't a button, and it was $3 added onto your purchase. So Yeah, so I got one. Of course.
It's those little things that help kind of you get to take home.
Yeah.
And celebrate you having had that experience.
Yeah.
And
it's a very cute little button too. I really
a lot of parks aren't about doing something like that.
Yeah.
You know, they're businesses. I mean, come on now. Like, theme parks are businesses. Disney is business. Six Flags, Universal, Knott's. They're all businesses. They're in the business of making money. They're also in the business of making people happy.
Yeah.
But to have a deal like that, to me, says something about their character, in my opinion. You know, they know, one, they'll make more money doing this, but two, it allows people to have the option to be a little bit more easy with their money when they're purchasing something that's not as expensive.
Yeah.
And still getting the same quality product that you would if you were to be spending $20.
Yeah.
So why not spend, I think it was $12.99 for the
both.
shirt, and then you get a button at the same time.
Yeah, it's amazing.
A pin, not a button.
Yeah, sorry, I keep saying button.
You keep confusing me.
I'm sorry.
Stop saying button.
Sorry.
It's not a button, it's a pin.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm drunk.
I don't know either.
I'm a drunk hillbilly now.
Oh my god.
Oh, darn it.
oh darn it. I hate when that happens.
I hate when I get drunk and I haven't been drinking.
I hate when I turn into a inebriated hillbilly.
Oh, man. It's 10:19 right now.
We're tired.
It happens at 10:18. Every night.
That's why I'm usually asleep by 9:30.
My snores are in hillbilly snores.
Oh gosh.
No, we got off a little off track, but there's also a lot of other options of entertainment that we didn't even mention.
Yeah.
You still have the old time melodrama in the Birdcage Theater. And plus you also have all of the regular entertainment options of Knott's Berry Farm. You have the big show at the end of the day, which is Snoopy's Boysenberry Jamboree, which is music, song, and dance, everything with Peanuts characters. We didn't get to see it this year, but every other year that we've seen it, it's always been kind of like the big exclamation point to the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm pretty sure they do it this year, and they've done it in prior years, but Snoopy comes out, and he's just covered in boysenberry all over his face, like he was just eating a ton of boysenberry pie.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's just so cute.
It's so cute.
It's Snoopy just covered in pie. It's adorable. So, needless to say, there's just so much to do at Knott's for Boysenberry Festival, and we had a blast going there and trying and attempting to do as much as humanly possible. Of course, it's really hard when you have a short day. You know, it's funny, you think of like a 10-hour day as like a short day. That's a lot of time.
Fast.
But it goes by so fast when you're having fun, you're eating, you're drinking, you're seeing shows, and you're going on rides, and you're kind of just allowing yourself to experience it.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is what's so great about Knott's. And we actually had a really nice conversation with a woman that was in, what store were we in when we were talking about? The store right out front of Knott's.
Oh, the big store.
Yeah, what's the name of the store?
I don't know.
Starts with like a V. Oh man, people are going to hate me for forgetting the name of the store. It's the big general store out in front of Knott's. You don't have to be actually in the park to be in the store.
Yeah.
We were talking to one of the cashiers there, and she was talking about how it's getting really intense here because it's Boysenberry Festival. People like come out in droves for this, but a lot of people come because they remember people from the year before, and they want to come visit the people that they remember from the year before, or come with friends that they made from the year before, and that kind of struck something in me that said a lot. You know, you don't hear about that at Food and Wine at Disney.
Yeah.
You know, you don't hear people saying, "Oh, well, we're gonna go back to Boysenberry. We're gonna go back to Food and Wine because we made friends last year, and we're gonna do that." I'm sure that happens.
Yeah.
But it's not normal.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that this event is almost encouraging this environment where people are interacting and making friends, and not necessarily just so enveloped in spending time figuring out, okay, well, we need to go on this ride and this ride and this ride. If we don't go on these rides, we didn't get our money's worth.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different things that kind of go in with that.
The park has much more of a community feel.
And it's more relaxed.
Yeah, it's way more relaxed.
And I
way
think,
more laid back.
like I said, there's a lot of little reasons why that is the way it is. A big portion of it is the price point. People aren't, shoving their life savings to go to Knott's Berry Farm because they don't need to.
Yeah.
You have in my opinion, purely my opinion, a almost Disney quality park for a much lower price. I mean, are you getting the Haunted Mansions of Pirates of the Caribbean? Of course not.
Yeah.
But you have something that has history, has amazing rides, amazing shows, amazing food.
In terms of interactive entertainment, I'd say it beats Disney.
Yeah, I would completely agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't think when I think interactive, I don't think Disney.
No.
I mean, other than if you're talking about like Astro Blasters or you're talking Midway Mania,
or like meeting a walk around character, like, but still, it's not. They're not going to sit there and chat with you, because they have so many people to take pictures with. You're going to get like, maybe a minute with Mary Poppins, where the mayor will have a 5-minute conversation with you at Knott's Berry Farm.
or even the robbers on the train.
Yeah.
Will have a full-on conversation. Like, they'll rob you, and then after that, they'll have a full-on conversation with you and take pictures with you and stuff.
Yeah, as the train's sitting there, they're lingering out there. They'll have fun with you, take pictures, joke around. You see them joke around with little boys all the time. It's so fun.
Yeah, they joke around with everybody. They make fun of parents constantly.
Yeah, it's just it's memories. It's fun.
Yeah, so there's a lot that happens at Knott's that really makes it, different, unique, and engaging, to the point where it feels a lot more rewarding to go there than it does to a Disney park sometimes. Yeah. There's a lot of good at Disney parks. It's not like I'm just shitting on a Disney park.
We're going there next weekend. We're
going there next weekend.
Disney.
Yeah, we definitely don't hate on them. It's just different.
Yeah.
And you can't get mad about different.
Yeah.
It's a different experience. It's a different type of entertainment, different kind of rides. It's very, 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 very different.
Yeah. If you're getting a little tired of the crowds and the stress, you're listening to our show, you're like, you know what, that sounds really nice. Go to Knott's. Maybe not on a weekend.
Like, one of the memories that sticks out for me about Knott's Berry Farm, and we're kind of going on a little bit of a tangent here, but it's a good tangent because we're talking about, what environment they're creating to help facilitate, guest happiness.
Yeah.
One of my best memories of being at Knott's is on 4th of July on Boardwalk. It was like dusk. It wasn't quite nighttime yet. It was like the sky was like that pink orange color, and the string lights were on, and the music was playing, and the rides were roaring back and forth. And in the distance, you could see fireworks from the neighborhoods around. Like, people were shooting big fireworks in the sky, and just hearing the music and seeing the fireworks and being there and the food and just walking around with the food in your hand, just that environment just felt so good.
Yeah.
It wasn't like an amazement where, like, you go to, like, if you were to go to Star Wars Land, or if you were going to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, it isn't like oh my goodness, this grandeur. It isn't about grandeur. Knott's Berry Farm isn't about grandeur. It never has been for me.
It doesn't want to be.
It's about it's hard for me.
It's the feeling of community, I think.
Well, it's feeling community, but genuine.
Yeah.
It feels genuine.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel corporate all the time.
Yeah.
Like, there are moments, of course, that feel corporate that are here and there. But overall, I feel like there's this genuine feeling that surrounds it.
Yeah.
And just being there with the music and the food and the lights and the fireworks going off, and then eventually seeing the massive fireworks display that they had, it just made me so warm inside.
Yeah.
There's a difference between feeling that warmth than being at Disney when it's fake snowing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's so nice out. It's beautiful. The fireworks.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a difference there.
I
feel like with that, there's more of like a wonder.
Yeah.
And magical. This feels real.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really appreciate Knott's for kind of how they go about their entertainment and go about how they approach their events.
Yeah.
And it's not always the case, because, like, Scary Farm, like, you're not going to be like, oh, I met a whole bunch of friends at Scary Farm. Now I'm going to go back again.
You never know.
Like, a lot of the people that go end up going in, like, friends groups. Like, the type of event it is, that it attracts groups of friends to go. And it's not often that those friends groups are going to meet other friends groups and all of a sudden make a huge friend group. It's just not how it happens.
Yeah.
But like a Peanut Celebration, a Boysenberry Festival, and even a Merry Farm, I feel like at times allow for guest interaction with each other.
Yeah.
Other than interacting with characters or calico town folk.
Yeah.
Even Ghost Town Alive.
Yeah.
Really helps facilitate that kind of interaction.
Oh, definitely.
Especially when a character's like, you two, I want you two to figure out that puzzle, and you have to work together with somebody that you don't know to figure out a puzzle. So, obviously we really like Knott's Berry Farm a lot, and we're gushing a little bit about it right now. We care about the park a lot, and even when it's as crowded as it was that day, it just made me happy to see that many smiling, happy people. Yeah. Like eating boysenberry, like kids with boysenberry smeared on their face, smiling and laughing.
And I mean, even crowded Knott's isn't even comparable to a crowded Disney day. Like, crowded is relative, Oh,
yeah, very relative.
Yeah, it was crowded. Yeah, some of the lines for food, you're probably in it for like 15, 20 minutes. But you know what? It's okay. I do have one thing that I have to say. One critique about Boysenberry Festival.
What is the critique?
It should not be just confined into Ghost Town, with the food tasting specifically.
I would agree. I think it should encompass, the tasting should encompass the whole park.
Yeah, I mean, because it's such a small area that to condense it with 14-ish booths. I mean, some of them are windows that have like 3 options in one window.
The line gets long.
They put 3 things in Spurs, so, but the lines get really long and it's so crowded. They could easily put like 2 of the booths in Boardwalk, I
understand why they do it, because of a historical sense, like that makes sense.
But
it doesn't make sense for guest satisfaction and crowd control, because it can get kind of hairy. It can kind of get nuts.
Yeah, it just feels a little condensed where it is. For me, there's no reason why it couldn't be park-wide.
Across the way from Hang Time, there's so much room over there. Why can't there be a booth there?
Yeah, and why can't like the ice cream with the tortilla chips, why can't that be in Fiesta Village? It's like there's so many places that you could just spread it out just a little bit to make it feel less hectic.
And the thing is that there are other food options spread throughout the park.
There are, yeah.
It's just, we're talking specifically about the tasting card.
Yeah.
Like, we wish the tasting card options were spread out.
Because the tasting card areas are not permanent locations for the most part, so they're
like wooden booths.
They're wooden booths that could easily be spread out throughout the park and make Ghost Town a little less condensed and crowded.
Yeah.
That's my one critique.
No, I think that's a fair critique. Yeah. I think it's unbelievably fair. In all honesty, like, I can't think of another critique of the event. I mean, it was a crowded day, and there were some operational issues, and that happens. I mean, it was the second day of the event. Yeah. So, I mean, that happens, and when parks get crowded, people make mistakes, which totally normal. I can let that go. But yeah, I would agree with you. I think that's really the only critique I could think of.
Yeah.
That really would make the event different and would help spread everybody out. And I do think that when you have everything kind of crammed into Ghost Town, it makes Ghost Town feel a lot more crowded than the rest of the park.
Yeah.
And I feel like what you would need to do is spread everyone out purposefully, especially on those crowded days. Yes. It makes it really difficult on crowded days to be in Ghost Town.
So. Especially with the craft fair also.
Yes.
Yeah.
All that room that, not a ton of room, but like eventually adds up. But like that room that the Booze for Crafts Village does take up makes it difficult.
Yeah.
Especially when you have these massive crowds.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that concludes our trip report to Knott's Berry Farm for Boysenberry Festival.
Yep.
I'm still full.
Me too.
I'm still full. My eyes turned purple.
Yeah.
They're all purple because I ate so much boysenberry.
We made the Willy Wonka joke. Like, Violet, you're turning violet.
Yeah, we already
You were like rolling boysenberry back to your car.
You were rolling me back to the car.
I rolled you, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
I just pushed you with the stroller to keep you rolling.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like, I was done. I was out for the count.
Yep.
So, had a bunch of fun. Oh, and something we didn't mention, but at the very beginning of the day, the wonderful people at Knott's were able to hook us up with some boysenberry soft serve from Yogurtland.
Oh, so good.
So they're the boysenberry pie flavor at Yogurtland now, celebrating Boysenberry Festival, which we had prior to this in Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, just like before, it's not overly sweet. It's not overly sweet at all. And it works really well with the fresh fruit
Yeah.
options
Like
that Yogurtland has.
blueberries, yeah.
They had the boysenberry shortbread cookies to put on it.
Uh-huh.
Only issue I have with that is that little boysenberry jam that's in the center of those cookies gets cold, really hard to chew.
Yeah.
Really difficult to chew.
Yeah, that's true.
So make sure you head over to any Yogurtland and check it out because they'll probably end up having that flavor.
Yep.
And it's really
Really good.
So thank you again to Knotts for having us out to be able to experience Boysenberry Festival. We highly encourage everybody who lives in the SoCal area, go to Knott's Berry Farm, have some fun, eat some food, have some drinks, relax, have a nice day at a park where you're not, feeling like you have to do everything.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the time that you're there. See the stunt show, see Mystery Lodge, which if you haven't listened to our prior episode about Mystery Lodge, you definitely should.
Yep.
Go see all the little shows that they have going on while you're having a good time eating and drinking.
Yeah.
So, thank you everybody for listening to this week's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed listening to us talk about our experiences at Boysenberry Festival and briefly talking about Erin's first Boysenberry Festival.
She was just there.
She was there. She was present.
She got jazzed at the goats. She took a nap.
That was the highlight.
She could not partake in any of the food because she's a baby.
Did we let her taste something? Did we let her taste something? I don't think we did.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think we did. I think we talked about it, but then I think I said I wanted to give her like a Boysenberry jam.
Yeah.
But we didn't have that.
We did. Yeah, we did.
Because I didn't want to give her like barbecue sauce.
No.
Oh, it's a craps in that. So, other than boysenberries. But yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed listening to the episode. Enjoyed listening to us being crazy and talking about random hillbilly drunken voices that happen after 10 o'clock at night. But anyway.
That doesn't actually happen.
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, you're not sure.
No.
You don't know what happens when you fall asleep. That's a creepy statement.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you again. Really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you guys haven't already, make sure you head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star written review. Recently, we just got another 5-star review, but it wasn't written, so I can't thank them. I don't know who it was. So
it's okay. Thank you anyway, whoever you were.
I'm sure that person is listening now, but if you left that 5-star written review, or if you left that 5-star review, thank you very, very, very much. And like I said, if you haven't, make sure you do head over there. It really helps out the show, brings us up higher in the standings, and makes it easier for everybody to find us and enjoy us like you are right now. And if you haven't already, make sure you go over to our social media. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. All you have to do is search Theme Park Duo. And if you want to reach out, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, and complaints. I want to hear some complaints. I don't like the way Gabe looks.
On this audio podcast.
Yeah. Make sure you send all of those over to
themeparkduo@gmail.com.
Yep. And as always, everybody, there's always a great big beautiful tomorrow. See ya.
Thanks for riding with the Theme Park Duo. Make sure to gather all your belongings before the end of the podcast. Bye-bye.